Welcome to selection mailing on BookYou. Mark, start off with your question, please.
Okay, tell me, Rick, basically what is selection mailing? What can I do with it?
Selection mailing is actually to send out emails to all your personal clients, but not everyone at the same time, just specific groups, whoever you want to send a mail to.
All right, so so there could be a group of 1,000 people maybe,
Yeah.
if I have that much contacts.
Yes. So what you'll actually do is underneath here, you've got under compose address group. That literally is what it says. You compose the emails to who you want to send them to. So let's say you want to send it to all the companies and all your private contacts. Tag those boxes and you'll get all your addresses in here. Now let's say you only want to send it to everyone who's interested in techno DJs. Click the techno DJ box. Maybe for people who are interested in club DJs, you can tag that box as well. So let's just start from the top. We'll do it together. We say subject is new DJ in town, and obviously you would want to add a title. If all your clients have got titles, you can do that in clients right here on the left hand side. You can add a title to everyone you add. And if there is not a title, you can add a title here. So if you're not sure if everyone has a title, you can put hey, because it's quite an informal message. If it would have been a formal message, you could have put a D. In this case, we'll just put hey. The message will be new DJ, check him out on our site. There we are. If you want to add social media icons, you can just click here. If you want to know where all the social media icons are, go to the left hand side here, exactly where my mouse is pointing at, and you can add all your social media icons. Is it clear so far, Mark?
Yeah, that's clear. And go on. Why do you have to fill in your own email underneath it?
Well, it would be quite handy to send it with your own email, because that way, that is what at the top of your email, that's where your corresponding email will be turned to. So let's say all your people, all the your clients that you've got in the list here, in this case 7 fictive clients, they'll see in the top of their bar that it's been sent by bookyoumark@gmail.com, and it's a really handy reference. Because if you want to send out an email, you want to know what's in it and what it looks like. So if you click check it now, you'll actually see what the mail looks like before you send it out. Obviously, when you want to send it, all you got to do is start mailing. And
okay, great. So why is there a limit on the characters?
We've put a limit on the characters because in general, if you want to send out a selection mail, you do not want to make it too long. You're actually not sending out a newsletter, you're sending out a statement. And by sending out statements larger than 5,000 characters, you are sure that people are probably not going to read them. So that's why we chose a maximum of 5,000.
All right. Is it also possible to add some images or something, or?
Of course, as you can see in the bar on top here, it actually works as a Word document. So if you want to add or insert images, all you got to do is click on it, and the same bar as in Word will open, and you can add whatever you want to add. You can even add HTML links in there, and so yeah.
All right, and what are these dotted lines under the words on the left?
Very good question, Mark. If you stand on those dotted lines, you'll see a question mark appear and a cloud will appear. In this cloud, it will actually give you a clear description of what we're looking at. So it's actually a rollover to tell you if you forget whatever you're doing at that point or filling in.
All right. Tell me, what do I add in the mail, the header or the signature?
This is actually done automatically for you. You don't have to do this. The moment you send out an email, there will be a header and a footer inside the mail if you select it to be.
Okay, great. And why would I select client groups?
Selecting client groups means you only target a small group of your whole client base. Let's say you wouldn't be able to do that and you have to send an email to everyone all the time. So we would select everyone. That means that they'll get an overload of information. And you want to filter your information as much as possible to the right people. And that's where selection mailing comes in and makes it actually quite practical in use. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, great. Why would I use my interest and how can I add or alter these?
Like we've said before, the interests we have put in here are the ones we thought are very handy for DJs, artists, and maybe other agencies. Of course, everyone will have their own interests. If you do want to add interests, please just mail us and we'll add or delete interests specifically measured to your needs.
All right, and I see there also the other groups, my artists,
Yes.
my suppliers.
Yes.
So who are my suppliers?
Your suppliers, that's a very good question. Your suppliers are everyone you supply your your deals to. So let's say
So
go on.
so that might be the email addresses connected to my products.
Very good. Yeah, it is actually the email attached to your products. Let's say you've got a lot of Pioneer equipment, or you've got I don't know, System 1 equipment. Then you actually can select your suppliers, and they will get a mail according to those products as well. So let's say maybe you've got a new interesting point you want to send out to your suppliers. You can select it there as well.
All right, and the context from network bookings, that's clear to me. The countries, okay, the system knows the countries of my contacts.
Of course,
Yeah.
that's what you add in your clients. On the left hand side, click here, add a client, and you can add the country of that client as well.
All right.
Be aware, do this carefully. If you do send out an email, make sure you tick the right box. Let's say you only want to send, you're sending out an email in Dutch, make sure you click the Netherlands so it actually got your contacts in Holland, and not click Germany as well, because they won't understand the mail and regard it as spam straight away.
All right. And is there a limit on my selection mailings?
There is always a limit. That depends on what kind of package you get. If you want to get more selection mailings because your selection mailing isn't sufficient, then obviously you can contact us. Your credit will always be noted at the bottom right hand corner. In this case, we've still got 491 selection mailings left.
All right. And is there a weekly or a monthly limit on how many selection mailings I can send?
Technically there is not. We do advise you though, do not try and send too many mailings in 1 week or a month. Actually only send out monthly mailings at the most, because otherwise people will regard it as spam. And that's our main key, is not to be seen as spam.
All right. Great. Looks good. Nice. Thanks.
Thank you.